All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1997 NASCAR New Year's Eve Spectacular from Daytona International Speedway in the 10th annual running of this storied event. We got a good one on hand under the beautiful Florida Daytona sun as 15 star drivers look to get the checkered flag of the $1 million prize. Let's take a look at who we got in the starting lineup for today's event. On the front row, Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon, both previous winners. Bobby Labonte and Bill Elliott in row number 2. Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, row 3. Ricky Rudd, Dale Earnhardt, 2 other former winners in row 4. Terry Labonte and newcomer Ricky Craven in row number 5. Row number 6 featuring John Andretti and Jeff Burton, 2 more newcomers. And rounding out the field, Ernie Irvan, always a fun sight to see, sitting next to defending winner of the New Year's Eve Spectacular, Sterling Marlin. 80 laps with $1 million on the line. Who will get the checkered flag? Who will get it done? We're about to find out from Daytona International Speedway. This should be a good one. But this will, ladies and gentlemen, be a pretty ceremonial final race under this condition. This is the final New Year's Eve Spectacular race that will be run in the daytime. Daytona announcing they're getting lights for 1998. And they announced that the New Year's Eve Spectacular will be moved from our normal 1 o'clock start time to prime time. That should be very, very exciting next year. But we got this year to focus on. Let's end 1997 off with a bang. The pace car pulling off. Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, both former winners of the New Year's Eve Spectacular, lead him down to the green flag. We're underway. Mark Martin slid high. Here comes Labonte in the 18. With Jarrett behind him. As they come around. Who will lead the first lap? It looks like it'll be Labonte. Now his brother, Terry Labonte, going to get behind him. Holding on to the lead steadily here to start is Bobby Labonte. Now about John Andretti in the 98 car. Here comes Terry Labonte. Followed by Ernie Irvan behind him. Ernie Irvan, always a good sight to see after his horrific crash. Dale Earnhardt, former winner of this event, winless for the first time in quite a while in his career this year, but using his Champions Provisional to be as is Sterling Marlin. first of our newcomers, Ricky Craven, the 25 car. 3 newcomers in this year's event. Henrik Rausch making that up, and then of course John Andretti. Second on Craven. A lot of shuffling going on in the back. Ricky Rudd starting to lose touch in the draft there. Now Craven coming to the inside of Earnhardt. Defending winner of the New Year's Spectacular. And Rusty Wallace. And another newcomer, Jeff Burton, out of the Roush camp with Jeff Gordon. Pretty orderly at the front. Here comes Rusty Wallace to the inside. Can he get help from an unlikely friend? Unlikely help there. Jeff Gordon diving to the inside to help him get past his teammate, Ricky Craven. Now Bobby Hamilton, the 43, being pushed by Dale Earnhardt, come up in the mix. And here we go, Jeff Gordon, 1995 champion of the New Year's Eve Spectacular, going under Ernie Irvan. Gonna go to the lead, and there's another rival of his, Dale Earnhardt. Going to make the cut back down just slightly. Covers Earnhardt. And again, as we've seen before, the inside line really prevailing here. But still, a lot of 2-3 wide shuffling. And again, not a large group of cars either, but always can breed some big crashes regardless. Gordon seeming to hold steady here. A little bit of a large gap, probably have to get that eaten up. Don't want to get too far out ahead in these plate tracks when you're all alone. The pack just eats you up. Now Bobby Labonte in the Interstate Batteries Pontiac Jumping to the inside of Gordon. Gordon will lead the lap, but it will be Labonte getting the lead. It's lots of shuffling. And how about that 98, John Andretti? Some underpowered equipment, able to hold his own in the front with some of these leaders so far. I know it's early, but still pretty impressive, I believe, out of his camp. But again, it's not about the early speed, it's about the late speed. It's about staying with the pack through the pit stops and surviving until the end. Getting into this event alone is a hard feat, but leading a lap in it, especially when you start near the back like Andretti did, another impressive feat. But he's going to be stuck in the outside there, middle lane really. Mark Martin, pole sitter, leading. Beautiful Valvoline paint scheme today. I should have mentioned again, remember, this is Nascar lights in the New Year's Eve Spectacular starting next year, 1998. Daytona getting lights next year. We'll also run the summer race under the lights. The Daytona 500 will not be ran in prime time. All part of the renaissance of tracks starting to get lights we've seen over the last 5-6 years. With Charlotte, a bunch of other tracks starting to get lights, and they're going to go even bigger with Daytona. It'd be cool if they had Talladega get some lights as well, or some of the other big tracks, some tracks that never ran at night. It'd be cool to see them at night. So a lot of new configurations, a lot of new things coming along for NASCAR. The 90s and headed to a whole new millennium. Getting back to this race, Mark Martin may have gotten to the wall a little bit, got close. Look at that, 3, even 4 wide, and maybe. Only 15 cars started the race today. 24 laps in. Now coming up on the halfway mark. Still focusing on Rusty Wallace here, seeing for these green flag pit stops when they're going to cycle out. And Wallace does lead the halfway lap. New Year's Eve Spectacular. But Dale Jarrett now has the lead, followed by Jeff Burton, Ernie Irvin, John Andretti. Again, doing a really good job of holding his own. Same for Jeff Burton. Terry Labonte also in this group. Jarrett continues to lead. Irvin, Labonte, Wallace, Burton, and Andretti. This is the front 6. Fast forward now. Still the front group of cars that they come up to lap Ricky Rudd. 1988 and 1994. Owns a huge pick set there. Jarrett's going to be able to clear Rudd, but nobody else is. Now they will. Now they're going to have to reel back in Dale Jarrett. Being that, again, he's all alone with the pack of cars behind him. See if Rudd can hang on and act as draft help. So we fast forward again. Now Jeff Burton out front. As we begin the final cycle of pit stops, Dale Jarrett continues to lead. Mark Martin and Dale are behind him. They are, however, lapped of cars. Unknown if Jarrett still has yet to pit or not. And as we hit now 10 laps to go here in the New Year's Eve Spectacular of 1997. Here comes Terry Labonte and Ernie Irvan in the picture. And they are the next two challengers for Jarrett. Come around to 9 laps to go. Jarrett continuing to lead. Two lapped cars, because that is a pick there. Before you get to the next two leaders. None of the 3 leaders have won this event before. But already Labonte and Irvan have eaten up that gap, and now we're going by Earnhardt on the lap cars. Come down to 8 laps to go. 2 Fords and a Chevy leading the pack. And they do not believe that they need to make another pit stop just yet. They've already cycled through our pit stops, so this could be the race for the win right here between these 3. Nope, as soon as I say that, we got pitters. Jarrett to the pits, along with Labonte. And that leaves Ernie Irvan out there all by himself. You need to make another pit stop. And it looks like he does. And the lap cars, Mark Martin and Dale Earnhardt also coming to pit road. Ernie Irvan into the pits, coming to 6 laps to go in Daytona. Who does that put out front now? Looks like it could possibly be this group of cars right here. John Andretti, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton. See, look where Dale Jarrett falls. Still in second. This could possibly be the race for the win right here if they executed perfectly. Now we'll see what happens with Irvin, see if he falls to where he can keep up with the drafted cars, or will he fall out of the draft? Here comes Earnhardt and Mark Martin off of pit road, and then Irvin just a little bit farther ahead. Earnhardt, however, going to come up and try and side draft. Stay in the lead group. It looks like he might. Yes, he will. See, I don't know why Labonte wouldn't just pass on the outside. He had all the momentum. Instead, he tried to make a cut to the inside. But you see that 3 group of cars there. John Andretti, Jeff Burt, and Rusty Wallace starting to heat up. This is a lead 3 in 2 lapped cars. Now 5 laps to go. Ernie Irvan. What an emotional win this would be for the 2018. As Terry Labonte tries to spoil the party and go to the lead. He'll have a couple of lapped cars behind him. Four laps to go. And all this shuffling, all this passing, all this regrouping has allowed that 3-car gaggle, John Andretti, Jeff Burton, and Rusty Wallace to make up time, and they are right in the mix now, and this is a completely new race for them as well. Looks like they're going to waste no time going to the inside, passing Irvin. And I talked about it at the beginning of the race, John Andretti, all that speed he seems to have today, showing up with these leaders, these fast, big-name cars. And he's going underneath Dale Jarrett for second spot, 3 laps to go. He has to get by Dale Earnhardt, a lapped car, and then Terry Labonte, the leader. And he's got Jeff Burton, another newcomer to the New Year's Eve Spectacular, behind him. Look at John Andretti go in that 98 car. Going to the inside, he's past Earnhardt, only has Labonte between him and the lead. As they come to 2 laps to go. Labonte did a good job holding the line that time, preventing the 98 of John Andretti from sneaking under. But Andretti is right there, 2 laps to go. Terry Labonte also never won the New Year's Eve Spectacular himself. What it changed today is the lapped car, Mark Martin, going back underneath Burton, help from Ernie Irvan. Has Ernie Irvan got anything left in the tank? John Andretti is there, and he's going to go to the bottom. Is this it? Is this the pass? He's going to make it to the inside of Terry Labonte. John Andretti to the lead. Where did he come from? John Andretti to the lead, coming to the white flag. Last lap for Andretti. Mark Martin, the lapped car, and then Ernie Irvan, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte. And here comes over to the inside. Does he have anything left? Last lap in 1997. John Andretti looking to pull off the upset win in a Cinderella story to end 1997 off with a bang. Well, he's got Ernie Irvan, a huge storied career, especially in the last few years. Right behind him, Rusty Wallace, so many heartbreaking losses. Does he have anything for him? 3 Fords looking to duke it out at the finish. Coming to the checkered flag. He's going to hold them off. John Andretti, the upset win in the New Year's Eve Spectacular. He has done it. John Andretti has won the 1997 New Year's Eve Spectacular at Daytona. Ernie Irvan, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton, Dale Jarrett, the top 5. Oh man. Where did he come from? Out of the draft and seemingly out of it after the final round of pit stops. Led that group of 3 all the way to the front. And John Andretti now locked into all future New Year's Eve Spectacular events that he chooses to run in. Congrats to him and his team. And that's going to wrap it up for us here in the booth. That's it for 1997. We'll see you under the lights next year in 1998. John Andretti will be there. Who else will be there? We'll find out next season, and we can't wait to see you then. Goodbye.